Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with Deepa. So we are back again with another playlist of SQL where we will solve SQL questions which may be asked in interviews. So we will solve these questions from LeetCode where we have SQL 50 which says you can crack SQL interview in 50 questions. Like it has a set of 50 questions which we will solve, and we will solve these questions on daily basis. So previously we have solved 2 to 3 questions on SQL. Now today also we'll try to solve 2 to 3 questions on SQL only. So let us try to solve this question, which is big countries. So it is based on the select query only. Okay, so let us see this question. So this question says that we are given a table world, okay, and the schema means the number of columns and its data type is given here. Now what I have to do is each row of this table gives information about the name of a country, the continent it belongs to, its area, population, and its GDP value. Now I have to written that whether the country is big or not. So if it has the area of at least 3 million square kilometers, or it has a population of at least 25 million, then I can say that this country is big. So what we have to do is we have to select the name, population, and area from our table. So for retrieving the data, we use the select query. Now next, in which order we want? We first want the name, then population. Okay, so we'll say name, then the population, and at last we want the area. So area, and from which table? From table name is world. Now we will add the where clause here to apply our condition, that where area, the condition was given that at least 3 million, so area greater than equals to 6, and the second was or, it says or. Both the condition need not to be true. Any of the one condition is true, that means that country is big. So after that I'll add or population should be greater than equals to 25 million. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now let us run this code. So it is producing correct output. Now let us submit this to test for other test cases also. So as you can see, it is accepted, and we have solved the first problem on SQL today. See, now let us see another problem. So now our second problem is article views 1. Okay, so let us try to solve this. First, let us understand the problem. Here it says that table name is views, and these are the columns present in my table. First is my article ID, author ID, viewer ID, and view date. Okay, so there is no primary key in this table. Now for each row of this table indicate some viewer, viewed on article, written on some date. Okay, I have to return that where note that equal author ID and viewer ID indicate the same person, which means that if my author ID and viewer ID is same, that means that the same person has read the book who has written the book. Now we have to write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. So author ID may be repeating multiple times. An author might have written multiple books, so we have to written only unique authors. So to retrieve the data, we will again use the select command. Okay, and if you want unique values in SQL, we have a keyword called distinct. So I will say distinct, and which column I want to be distinct? My author ID, and the table name will be from, the table is views. Now my condition will be where my author ID is equals to my viewer ID. Okay, so now let us run this code. Okay, it says test distinct. Okay, we have written here wrong, it should be distinct. Now let us run the code. Okay, it says wrong answer. Okay, author ID. It says write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles and write a solution, then return the result table sorted by ID in ascending order. Okay, so we are missing that we have to sort also. For given input, you can see here the output should be like this in sorted order. So to arrange it in sorted order, what we can do, we can use here order by clause, and we have to order by the author ID. So now it will be in ascending order. So now let us run this code. Still getting some error. Okay, see, the difference between my output and the expected output is the second column name. Here it says author ID, and second column name it says ID. So we have to name it as ID. For that we use aliases in SQL, that I will name it as ID. Okay, so now it will produce correct output. See, it is accepted. Let's just submit this to test for the test cases also. So we have solved this problem also. So this, in this problem, what we have seen three different keywords in SQL. First, distinct, which is used to find the distinct records, unique records in any column. Then as keyword, which is used to rename our column, or we can rename our table also, like from views we can rename any column. Now next, what we have seen here, we have seen the order by clause. So here the order by clause is used to arrange the data either in ascending or descending order. By default it is ascending, and if you want to order it in descending order, so what you can see, you can just add here DESC. So it will, order it in descending order. So this is what we have seen in this question. So let us try to solve another question here, which is invalid tweets. See, this is next question, which says invalid tweets, and here the table name is tweets, and there are only two columns. First is the tweet ID, second is the content. Now tweet ID is the my primary key, which means that all the values will be unique and it will not contain any null value. What we have to do is we have to find all the IDs of invalid tweets. Now for the condition of invalid tweets, what is the condition? That the content is, if greater than 15, then that particular tweet is invalid. So if we see here, the ID2 is invalid. Okay, so as you can see here that the code is already written. Let us try to understand this. As it was mentioned that we need the tweet ID as output, so we have select tweet ID from tweets table. Now we have used a function here in SQL, length, which is used to calculate the length of any particular column, the content which is stored there, and if it is greater than 15, then you have to return it, because this is the condition for my invalid tweets. So now let us run this code. So as you can see, it is accepted. Let's just submit this to test for the test cases also. See, so we have solved today 3 problems on SQL, and tomorrow also we will solve the next 3 problems. I hope this video solution was clear to you. If you have any doubt in any of the query, or you have any better query which will result in less runtime and memory usage, so make sure that you comment it down, like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to get daily notification about the videos I'm posting here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.